on, guys? It's Eli here with Deer Fever TV. We are going to head over to the property here, check the cameras. I really didn't get too much time last time when my fiance and I were out there to really check out deer bedding and just a little bit more sign. We really were just out there trying to put up some cameras. I was looking for a little bit of sign. I didn't really get to spend as much time as I wanted to out there. That was just because it was absolutely so hot and we had walked everywhere. So I just got out of work. I'm in my work clothes right now. I need to really get over there and get back home because I need to clean up my apartment. My fiance, she's at work and she'll be gone for a few days and then she'll be back here, and I probably should get that cleaned up for her. So I'm gonna get some different clothes on and then I'm gonna head over there and I will get to you guys once we're at the property. So all right, so I kind of want to give a little bit more intel on what I'm doing, and hopefully this video can cover a lot more than the last one did. On the last video, just walked out here, shared a little bit of information, and just was putting cameras down, trying to get some boots on the ground and find some sign. I have a 360 cellular cam, but I do not want to use it on public property. Had cameras stolen in the past, and I'm just not trying to go through that with my cell cam. So anyhow, these cameras are a little bit less valuable to me, and so I don't mind if, you know, I highly doubt a hunter would be able to find my cameras. I don't think anybody's walking this deep into the woods. The piece of public that I'm on too is roughly 10 to 20 acres, 10 to 15 acres. It's not as pressured in bow season as it is in gun season. This piece of public land is a pretty good piece. Last year, I had some very good encounters. Had a big 8-point, couple basket 6s, bunch of spikes running around during the rut, and you know, those deer probably aren't there. A lot of those bucks, you know, I had actually saw in the rut during those key moments of the first week of rut, or when bucks like that are going to be traveling around and just looking for hot does. But anyhow, I am getting off the exit here and gonna be getting on the property and putting some more boots on the ground. But we'll get out to the property here and I'll get to you guys in roughly 5-10 minutes. So be as quick as a snap. So we're already here, and this kind of caught my eye. We're gonna walk this edge. So we have a bunch of corn right here, and I'm walking this edge. I gotta go all the way over there. That's where my camera's at, and that's where I sit. And I actually scanned a little bit of this last year. And we've got some fresh deer poop right there, and it's really clumped up, and that kind of gets me to tell that they're eating a lot of grass and a lot of greens. And even like coming over here, you can see, you know, some of this corn kind of getting eaten off of too. You know, just stuff you want to look for, kind of getting chomped on. And I can see it over in there. You know, just some of these leaves you want to look at here, see what the deer are eating. See, this is kind of trampled on right here, and there's a trail that runs all the way in there. And I actually see an old buck rub from last year. I'm gonna walk in here just a little bit. The old buck rub looks really good actually right here. Kind of cooler back here even. But we've got a rub right here. We've got an old rub. And I just want to talk about this for a second. I've got a bunch of bugs on me. The deer, this is a loose freaking twig, you know, but that is an old rub from last year is what it looks like, if not a couple of years ago. Well, any old rub like that really will indicate, like, I would put a camera. If I had an extra one down, I would put it right there, personally me. But even right here, there's an old rub right there. So I might come right in here and put down the camera. So I might just grab it and put it down over here and check this area out. You can tell, I don't know if you can, I mean, it's literally a little line, a little trail right here. Runs all, I was walking the edge of the road right there. And that's one thing too, it's very close to the edge of the road, but there's a creek right there, and there's a trail that runs right to the food. So that's all a deer needs: water, bedding, and food. When I'm looking, I'm trying to see if I can really see some tracks here. Maybe even find a shed or something, but I'm really seeing that it's just beat down right here. There's a couple of good rubs back there. You know, so there's buck movement in here for sure. I'm trying to see if I can maybe even find a bed or anything. But there's a lot of bedding back there. There's a whole nother trail right here too. So that's kind of what you want too. 2 or 3 trails that butt up next to each other. You know, rubs going on, just a deer action. So that's what you want.
But I'm gonna move out of here now. I'm gonna move out of here now. Not really blow it up too bad. This is really good. This is really good. So, but once I get back over to the side I gotta go grab my camera from, I'll get back to you guys here in just a second. Alright, so I just bumped a deer. I don't know what it was. I couldn't see it. I just heard it get scared enough. Sounded like it though. I didn't hear like anything grabbing or anything like that, but I was just telling myself, I'm like, dude, there's a bunch of freaking tracks. Like, I mean a bunch. Actually, this is the trail where I have my camera set up. There's a big track right here. I don't know if I mentioned, but I think I said, I was like, the deer are gonna be moving. I figured they would be today. It's a little cooler out. See what's happening. Before I grab my camera, I want to show you guys inside here is just all hardwoods, and it gets open, it gets thick, kind of how I've always hunted. But you can see right here that this is the trail. I mean, my camera's right there. We've got some deer tracks right here, so I'm hoping I've got it on camera. But we've got some deer tracks right there, and this, I mean, you can see this is getting heavily used. Better than me, but you pretty much just plug it in your phone, put the SD card in, and you go to your photos and you can check your photos. I knew this would be a really good spot. We've got a nice 8-point on the camera. I'll post that on you. I mean, you guys will see it in just a second. He come in here literally the day after, so I don't have him on any other pictures. I don't know if I do. My phone is dying and my camera is getting low, so but very nice 8-point. We've got a bunch of does cruising on this trail, and my camera was getting exploded with deer. So realistically, what I'm looking at too is, you know, we've got this branch that kind of hangs down, and we've got 2 deer trails that butt up next to each other. And like I was saying in the previous video, we have this trail that runs all the way. You can kind of see it better now because the deer have been using it, but follow my finger. It literally just goes all the way down and right into the corn, right into the food. So, and there's another one that butts right up there, right in between those 2 trees. So there's 2 that run into one. It's literally like a Y. My camera sits right here and points right at the trail. When you're looking for trails, a key thing to do, don't find one. Don't find the lightest trail. Find old rubs and find 2 to 3. If you find 5, 6 that butt up into one point in the center point, that is what you want to set your camera up on. That is what you want to hunt. And that is a key area to keep your eyes on. Key area to sit, key area to be at. I put my camera by 2 trees that I will be sitting by, and that is tree number 1 and tree number 2, right there and right there. Or no, it's that one right there and right there. You know, we have really good cover sitting that way, and my shot is going to be right here where I'm standing, and the deer will be walking under me. The deer will be taking this trail, and there's a whole nother tree back there that I would like to sit on as well. But we bumped a deer coming in here. We've got bucks on the camera. We've got a bunch of deer. We're gonna leave the camera sitting up right here, and we'll be back in another week to check it out. So, as informational as I wanted this to be, was out here and I just didn't document what I was doing. Next video, I can get a little bit informational and, you know, kind of show you guys how to look for these areas, how to pinpoint and pinch these deer into their core areas, and you know, how to just help you guys be successful hunters. So thank you guys for watching. This is Eli with Deer Fever TV, and we'll see you on the next one.